Hey there guys, what's up? Ragtter here, welcome back to Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. It's been a while since we've done a straight unboxing video for this, but let's get into some action. I've been collecting packs for a while, and I'm ready and itching to open some. So, I have 2 Plasma Blast, 1 Plasma Freeze, 1 X and Y Flash Fire, 1 Furious Fists, and 1 Phantom Forces. Let's start with newest and go to oldest, shall we? So let's pop open this puppy and see what we get. We get Gligar, 60 HP and Rock Cannon. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 20 damage times the number of heads. I'm always iffy on these kinds of cards, but nah. Goomy, praise him. 50 HP and Gooey. Heal 10 damage from this Pokemon. Water and Fairy type for the energy. Tackle for 20. It's Gulpin. Ooh. 60 HP and Poison Gas. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. And, that's expensive. 30 damage for Sludge Bomb, which is not bad for a basic Pokemon. But then, 3 energy for that? That's not so good. Joltik! 30 HP, Gnaw, and Night March. This attack does 20 damage times the number of Pokemon in your discard pile that have the Night March attack. Night March is an awesome mechanic, and Joltik is one of the cornerstones for it. It's Litleo, 60 HP and Roar. Your opponent switches his or her active Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon, and Live Coal for 20 damage. Ooh, a Manectric Spirit Link. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to becomes Mega Manectric EX. That's useful. I've actually been looking for one of these, and a Manectric EX actually. I have Mega Manectric EX, but I don't have one of these or Manectric EX, so go figure. A Special Energy, a Mystery Energy, if you will. This card can only be attached to Psychic Pokemon. This card provides Psychic Energy, but only while this card is attached to a Psychic Pokemon. The retreat cost of the Pokemon this card is attached to is 2 colorless less. If this card is attached to anything other than a Psychic Pokemon, discard this card. Oh yes, another Versus Seeker. I love this card. Put a supporter card from your discard pile into your hand. Just an excellent way to get a Professor Juniper or an N back. It's just a great card. A Swalot. 110 HP. Also Poison Gas. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, though this one does 30 damage as well. And Swallow Up. If, before doing damage, your opponent's active Pokemon has fewer remaining HP than this Pokemon, this attack does 50 more damage. So this is actually intended to be a kill move, because if your opponent has less HP than this Pokemon, so for that to happen it would have to be under 100, this will kill. So that's really good. And Leavanny. 130 HP, and Coordinate. Choose up to two of your benched Pokemon that have no Pokemon Tool cards attached to them. For each of these Pokemon, search your deck for a Pokemon Tool card and attach it to that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterward. And Leaf Storm, 70 damage, and then you heal 20 damage from each of your grass Pokemon. So that was a pretty cool pack. I got the Versus Seeker I wanted. Pretty happy with that. Now for Furious Fists. Bellsprout, 50 HP, Vine Whip, and Knockoff. Discard a random card from your opponent's hand. Not bad at all. Clefairy, 60 HP, and Moonblast. During your opponent's next turn, any damage done by attacks from the defending Pokemon is reduced by 10, and this does 10 damage on its own. Good try, Clefairy. Good effort. It's Cupchew, 70 HP, and Fury Swipes. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. And Frost Breath for 40 damage. Lickitung, 90 HP, Lunge. Flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. You get nothing. You lose. Mienfoo, 60 HP, and Flop does 10 damage, and Lunge, another Lunge. They're the exact same attack, but this one does 20 damage less. A Noibat, 60 HP. Oh, this one's holographic. That's nice. Tackle and Gust, 10 and 20 respectively. Hitmonchan, 90 HP, and Bullet Punch. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 20 damage more, or does 20 damage for each heads. And Mock Cross. Oh, 20 more damage. No, that's good. So you can do potential 60, does at least 20. And Mock Cross for a straight 60. Scrafty. 90 HP and Low Kick for 30. And Machine Gun Headbutt. Flip 3 coins. This attack does 50 damage times the number of heads. This Pokemon is now confused. Aw, poor Scrafty. Ooh, the Training Center. Each Stage 1 and Stage 2 Pokemon in play, both yours and your opponent's, gets 30 HP. Politoed. Oh, I love Politoed. 130 HP, and King Song. Ignore all colorless energy in the attack cost of each of your Poliwag, Poliwhirl, and Poliwrath's attacks. So instead of 3 energy for this 70 damage Hyper Voice, it's 1 energy! That's so cool. That's such a cool card. X and Y Flash Fire, let's go. Oh, Buizel! 60 HP, Water Gun for 10, and Quick Attack also for 10, but you can flip a coin, and if heads, this attack does 20 more damage. So potential 30 there. Phoebus. 30 HP and Surprise Attack. Flip a coin, if tails, this attack does nothing! You lose! Another Goomy. This is actually the exact same Goomy card from before, but with different art. Roselia. 60 HP and Sleep Powder for 10 damage, and flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. And cut for 20. Shinx. Oh, I love Shinx. 60 HP, Paralyzing Gaze. Flip a coin. If heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. Who'da thunk? And Static Shock. Static. Best Kids TV show. 30 HP. Dusk Skull. Ooh, shiny Dusk Skull. 50 HP and Revival. Put a basic Pokemon from your opponent's discard pile onto his or her bench. And Sneaky Placement. Put 1 damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Graveler. 100 HP. Double Edge. This attack does 20 damage to itself, coming off of a base 60, and Rollout does 80. Metapod. 70 HP, Adaptive Evolution. This Pokemon can evolve during your first turn or the turn you play it. And Harden. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon would be damaged by an attack, prevent that attack's damage done to this Pokemon if that attack is 60 or less. Ooh, Startling Megaphone, that's a good card to have. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And we end with Floette. Each of your Grass-type Pokemon in play gets 20 HP. So that's pretty good. 70 HP and Fairy Wind for 20. Alright, let's open Plasma Freeze. Boom. Let's see what we get. Beldum. 60 HP and Calculate. Look at the top 4 cards of your deck and put them back on top of your deck in any order. So that's a good way to scout out what you might be getting, and then to even the odds a little bit on what you want. And Psy Punch, 420. Chinchou, 70 HP, and Static Shock. Again, one of my favorite cartoon shows. Bisharp, 50 HP, and Cuts. And that's really just all about it does. Sneasel, 70 HP, and Quick Attack. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. Coming off a base 20. Timple! 60 HP and Surprise Attack. 20, flip a coin. If tails, this attack does nothing. Litwick. 60 HP and Singe. Flip a coin. If heads, the defending Pokemon is now burned. And Live Call for 20. Oh, it's holographic. I was about to say, I think I have this card already. Why is it saying I only have the one? I believe it's because this card is holographic. Espeon. 90 HP and Psy Alert. Draw cards until you have 6 cards in your hand, does 20 damage, and Shadow Ball. This attack does 40 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Also, apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon, so that's really good. And here we have Nidorina. 90 HP, and Poison Sting. The defending Pokemon is now poisoned, 20 damage, and Double Kick. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 40 damage times the number of heads. Onix! 100 HP, tackle for 30, and Swing Around. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 60 damage times the number of heads. Kind of underwhelming, really. Executor! 100 HP. Blockade. Your opponent can't play any supporter cards from his or her hand during his or her next turn. That's really good. That's actually really powerful. And Stomp. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 30 more damage. Coming off a base 60. So that's not too shabby, gotta say. And now we have 2 Plasma Blasts. Let's see what we get. Bagon. 50 HP. Headbutt and Dragon Claw, this taking a fire and a water type energy. Lapras, 100 HP, Cleanse Away, heal 30 damage from each of your benched Pokemon, and Surf for 70. Remoraid, 60 HP, and Bubble Beam. Flip a coin, if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Teddiursa, 70 HP, Fury Swipes. Flip 3 coins, this attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. Really quite pathetic, actually. Throw! Freestyle Strike! Flip 2 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. And Shoulder Throw! Does 80 damage minus 20 damage for each colorless energy in the defending Pokemon's retreat cost. So the more powerful it is, the weaker this attack is, basically. Octillery, 90 HP, and Sharpshooting. This attack does 30 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for benched Pokemon. And Bubble Beam. Flip a coin, if heads, the defending Pokemon is now paralyzed. Octillery has always been a kind of a weird Pokemon for me. It's cool though. It's cool. Another Professor Juniper. Well, not from this, but I do already have this card art. Charlie, stop hitting the pop filter. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. This is one of the most useful draw cards in the whole game. Tirtuga, 90 HP. Prehistoric Call. Once during your turn before your attack, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this Pokemon on the bottom of your deck. And you might think, well, that's pretty counterintuitive, but there are a lot of cards that let you go fetch Pokemon from the bottom of your deck. Especially if they're fossil types, so that's actually pretty good. And then you have Slam. Flip 2 coins, this attack does 30 damage times the number of heads. So, really quite underwhelming for what you are, Tirtuga. Team Plasma Chatot! Ooh, it's holographic, ooh. Misinformation. Discard all Pokemon tool cards attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon. And Tone Deaf. The defending Pokemon is now confused. Whoa, I've never seen that Houndoom card before. Dark Clamp. Oh, 100 HP. Dark Clamp. The defending Pokemon can't retreat during your opponent's next turn. And Blazing Claws. 60 plus, if the defending Pokemon is a Team Plasma Pokemon, this attack does 60 more damage and the defending Pokemon is now burned. Let's see anything try and survive that. That's cool. That is cool. Alright, one more. Let's see what we get. Aaron! Aaron, 60 HP, Iron Head. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 10 damage times the number of heads. And Headbutt for 30. Oh, there's the Houndour to go with my new Houndoom. 60 HP and Roar. Your opponent switches the defending Pokemon with one of his or her benched Pokemon. And Ambush. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 10 more damage. Larvesta. 70 HP, Flare and Ember. Discard an energy attached to this Pokemon for 30. A Porygon! I've never seen the Porygon card in this set before. 60 HP and Tackle. It's quite underwhelming, Porygon. It's quite underwhelming. Look at how happy Snover is. 70 HP, Beat and Razor Leaf. 20 and 40 respectively. A Team Plasma Energy. This card provides colorless energy, and it is a plasma energy. Oh, those cards are really cool. Another Tirtuga. Tropius. Return. Draw a card until you have 6 cards in your hand, does 10 damage. And Energy Press, does 20 more damage for each energy attached to the defending Pokemon. So that's pretty good. A Team Plasma Relicanth. Why anyone would use Relicanth is beyond me. 90 HP and Fossil Hunt. Put 2 item cards that have Fossil in their names from your discard pile into your hand. And Water Gun for 30. And we end with a Cradilly, ironically enough. 120 HP. Lifesplosion. For each energy attached to this Pokemon, search your deck for a Stage 2 Pokemon and put it onto your bench. Shuffle your deck afterward. And Spiral Drain. Heal 20 damage. That's so funny. Lifesplosion. That's cool though. I like that. Well, that's all the packs I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time as we crack more boosters in Pokemon Trading Card Game Online. Until next time, folks, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye!